Hi, my name is Angie. Please come and join me as we make a sock hippo. This is what you'll need. So we're going to use two different colour socks. If you have a long sock, then you will need to cut it here. You will need to cut it there. Right, that's what I did for this one. And I had the writing here. So then I cut this bit and put it here afterwards. So if you have the writing, then you will need to cover that up. So this ends up being like this. That's the head. You'll need a red or an orange piece of embroidery thread for the mouth. You will need white embroidery thread for sewing all around. You'll need eyes, cheeks, a needle, a scissors, a ribbon to tie around the neck, and a piece of wool to tie the neck part, and stuffing to stuff it with. So the first thing we need to do is turn the sock like this so that the heel is here. And we're going to make legs. So if we grab a pen and mark our sock where we want the legs to go. And then we'll cut it. So that's the piece we've cut away. So that then becomes the legs. So that I get my piece of cotton and I actually separate it. So then I have more pieces. And then I will thread just two and fold it over. So the next thing we're going to do is turn the sock the other way. And we're going to sew here and here. So we've sewn that and we're going to turn it back the other way. Now you can use a skewer to help you gently push that through. We have one leg. And two legs. We have legs. So now we're going to put stuffing inside. So we're going to use little pieces to put into the legs. To make sure they're nice and plump. And again, you can use a chopstick or a skewer to fill them in nicely. So we're filling it to roughly there. Then we'll get the piece of wool, fold it in half, and then we're going to tie it here so that we can have a head and a body. And now we're going to stuff the head. So we've stuffed the head and now we need to close this up. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do a running stitch just in and out. Just a running stitch all the way around and then pull it tight. So now we're going to grab the other end and this end and we're going to pull it tight so that it closes. And then we're going to tie it. So that's ready. Now, if you wanted this to be white, then you need the heel of a sock and it will go over like that. So all I need is this little bit here. So I will cut this from the sock. I know it looks a bit weird, but bear with me. And now we're just going to sew all around here. So this is the elastic part of the sock, and we're going to make ears, 1 ear, 2 ears, and then we're also going to make arms, 1 arm, 2 arms. So we're going to cut all of this out. So these are the pieces. They're the arms, they're the ears, and we don't need this one. We're going to sew the ears here and here. And we're going to sew the arms here and here. We need to leave an opening so that we can stuff them. So when you finish sewing, you can stretch it, turn it the other way, and there is an ear. And then we will be folding it like that, sewing that, and then that goes on there. So we're going to fold the ear in half. Just going to go in and out like this. To hold the shape, and then we're going to place the ear here and sew it on. So we're going to go into the sock and then into the ear, into the sock, into the ear, but at the front. And then into the sock and into the ear, but at the back. So this is the arm. So I've just drawn where to sew. So I'm going to sew here, but when I get to the top, I'm going to put a little curve in it and a little curve on the other side. So we're just sewing the arm. We're going to turn it around, and then we're going to stuff it. After we've stuffed it, we're just going to place it. You can put it where you like. I'm going to put it probably there and sew it on. Now we're going to sew the mouth on, and I didn't split this piece of embroidery thread. I've kept it whole. So I'm just going to go along like this and follow the line that's there from the sock until I get to the other side. And now we're going to sew on the buttons for the cheeks and the eyes. Tie a ribbon around the neck. So these are our hippos. I hope you enjoyed it, and join me again as we make something else next time. Bye.